And we are live. Hello, and welcome to my YouTube channel. We're doing a collective reading today. So welcome into my room. I hope you're having a good time. Let me know what resonates in the comment section, but we're just going to hop right into it. Please find some time to get calm, get patient, get still. The music's not too loud, is it? I'm also on TikTok, the clock app. I guess I should call it, before they be suppressing me in the algorithm or whatnot. But I am over there if you want to follow one of these collective readings up with a little more in-depth information. I'm there on the clock app weekly, but let's get into it. Hello, ancestors, spirit guides, and angels in the Most High. I pray that you deliver us the messages that we need to hear most. What information and insights do you have for the collective that is here witnessing this reading right now? Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Please and thank y'all. Girl, we're tired of fighting. We're tired of fighting. Oh, this is so right. We are tired of fighting. In the whole while, whoever it is that we're fighting with, somebody was being sneaky. Somebody was like withholding information. Somebody was not being forthright. Somebody was not trying to be whoever it was that was trying to be for real. Right? And the Lover's card has come directly after the Five of Wands in reverse, which is saying we're tired of fighting, and we know that the divine wants us to be in a state of flow, wants us to be in a state of ease, that the things that are meant for us will come easily. There's not going to be a whole bunch of arguments. There's not going to be a whole bunch of back and forth. We're not going to have to be suspicious. We're not going to have to be like coming up on new pieces of information. As you know, and then this Four of Wands feels very fake. It feels very fake, very phony. Somebody's painting a fake, phony narrative. Somebody's like, oh, I'm a safe space for you. You know what I mean? You can feel at home here. But the whole while, Seven of Pentacles, you got to go back and journal. You got to go back. I don't know. 747 is coming through. Oh, wow. I don't know, girl. 456. 765. I don't know, girl. It seems fishy. Like in theory, it works, but when we're not together, when you're not there, when I leave this place, I get to thinking and ruminating, and it's unclear. And it's like this Five of Wands also low-key feels like that you're arguing with yourself, right? That this is like a one-sided battle or a one-sided outdoor, be it your pets, your animals, your family members. It's like you get frustrated and you try to tell these other people that you're frustrated, but they're like, it's not like that at all. Somebody's lying. Somebody's lying. They're like, why are you acting that way? But the thing is, this collective is not going to be convinced by illusions anymore. It's like if you have to guess, it feels like if you have to guess, the answer is no. If you have to guess, it's a nah. It's a no for me, dog. If you have to speculate, if it comes with a lot of energy, if you have to think about it a lot, no. If it is taxing you mentally, it's not meant for you. Again, the divine wants us to manifest from a place of ease. This isn't to say that we never think or that we never visualize what we desire, right? Law of attraction. What we desire in the concepts that we wish to attract into our physical realities. But once it gets too complicated, once it stops feeling like daydreaming and it more starts feeling like taking an SAT test, that's even giving me a headache. Right? There's all these options, and then you're doing the rules of like elimination, and then there's like word problems for math, and then you got to go back and do. No, it's too much. It's too much. Pack it up. Okay? King of Cups, you should be manifesting from a place of joy. And if you could get in alignment with your joy, your creativity, your emotional abundance and wisdom, and they're saying it's like, what is it? It's like, I think it's an NPR podcast. That may not be it, but I'm hearing the words, what I know for sure. That could be a book or a podcast or something. What I know for sure. And the divine is just saying that, like, again, when we get to this mental space where we're trying to speculate, where we're trying to problem solve, where we're trying to do this, that, and the other, and Rubik's cube, Sudoku it, you're confused. You don't really know what you're doing. You just trying shit out until you find the answer, right? The divine is saying you don't need to do none of that. You need to follow what you know for sure. What do you know for sure? What what do you not have to debate about? Right? Because if you go to that place with of the things that you know for sure and make a decision from there, that's going to give you mental clarity. That's going to give you mental peace, and that's going to lead you on the path to success. That's going to let you know what it is that you need to cut off, right? That's going to let you know what boundaries you need to take, right? You're not gonna be playing it nice no more. You're not gonna be playing it sweet. You're not gonna coddle nobody else's feelings when you manifest from a place of what you know for sure. What is that? If this is resonating, drop an emoji for me. What else do we have for this collective? I'm liking how this reading is feeling. I'm liking how this reading is feeling. I'm liking how this reading is feeling. Got the Chariot card. But even with all this BS, this is such a beautiful reading. Even with all this BS and this confusion and this rigmarole and this like mystery and illusion, and they're showing me, so we have the Star card and the Moon card here, right? But they're showing me fog and mist, and that the star and the visions and the constellations, they're obscured in the moon. They're all obscured by like mist, Piscean energy, right? I believe that Mars is conjuncting Pisces and Neptune right now, right? We're just like, sometimes energetically we just feel drained, or things are unclear, or we're not necessarily sure where to go. We're not sure if we're following a fantasy, you know what I mean, or a spiritual vibration or through line, right? The divine is saying, right, again, sometimes, and I know we just came out of Mercury retrograde, but the divine is kind of saying when we come out of Mercury retrograde, oftentimes the impetus is to say, okay, girl, let's get on the road now. Let's keep it pushing. Let's go. Hold up. Slow down. Grab the wall. The divine is saying, now that we just came out of Mercury retrograde, don't feel like you got to put pedal to the metal. Don't feel like you got to do that. We are in Taurus season. And Tauruses are known for taking their sweet time. They're known for taking their sweet time. Tauruses are known for getting comfortable before making a decision. Queen of Pentacles, upright at the bottom of the deck. Hierophant, also led by Taurus energy, right? The divine is saying, get comfortable. Get relaxed. Get situated. Tap into what it is that you know for sure. You don't know everything, but what is it that you do know? I know that this ain't going to work. I know that this is what I want, and I know that this isn't giving me what it is that I want. I know that much. Right? This Chariot card actually came before the Star card and the Moon card, because the divine is saying that we are on the road. We're on the right path, right? And it's not so much. And it's like, on one hand, we need to wait for the mist and the fog to clear, right? Until we see the yellow brick road, every brick on the yellow brick road, right? Once we say that, it's easy, but there's also something about accepting where you are and being okay with being where you're at and finding stillness and peace and calm with whatever it is that you got going on. You do not have to move quickly, right? Three of Pentacles, it is making its way to you. It is making its way to you. But if you rush, if you charge forward, if you move from a place of fear, of anxiety, of confusion, if you move from a place where you know it's not clear, instead of getting clear, you will begin to plant the wrong seeds. You will plant seeds of worry. You will plant seeds of doubt. You will plant seeds of confusion, and you will begin to invest your time, your money, and your energy in places that you don't really want to see them grow. So it is okay to take your time. It is okay to take your time. It is okay to rest. It is okay to say, you know what, baby, I'm not really sure. I don't know yet. You know what I mean? I don't know what I'm going to do next, but I know that I'm not going to do this. I don't know what I shouldn't be doing, but I know what I should be doing. Okay? If it don't apply, let it fly. What else do we have for the collective? Please and thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm just so grateful for the opportunity to do this and to share this gift with the world. Two of Wands. Funny after seeing the Three of Wands. This needs to be flipped up, right? It's just like, who's rushing? Somebody's rushing. Because we got the Knight of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Who's in a rush? Speedy Gonzalez. Two of Wands, Chariot card on the outside of the spread. There's a balance of what you've been doing and where you've been. And there's this polarity pulling you. And the divine wants you to know how to exist in the polarity. Right? The Chariot card, it's duality, right? What is this? This is the 7. Right? It's a spiritual number of perfection. But when we see the Chariot card, we see the white and the black sphinx. Right? There's like knowing when to go, knowing when to stop, knowing when to give, knowing when to receive. You know, I think that's what many of us are figuring out right now. You know what I mean? Not that there's a perfect balance, but knowing when to align ourselves with each energy. Because we're not supposed to go down the yellow brick road. We're not supposed to go down our path at full speed. We aren't supposed to do that. Sometimes we're supposed to stop and smell the flowers. Sometimes we need to sit and meditate. Sometimes we need to look at where we came from, Mercury retrograde. And then once we're done looking at where we came from, we need to say, how fast will I move forward now? Yeah. Again, if we move forward now, it's just a lot of energy. 10 of Wands, a lot of heavy carrying, 10 of Pentacles in reverse, and we're just not sure if it's going to turn out. So instead of thrashing about, there's just so much, and I just know that we have a new moon in like Taurus coming up. I believe it's on the 8th. There's just so much Taurian energy, right? We have Uranus and Jupiter. I think Venus is going to be in Taurus. Moon and the Sun all in Taurus. We're not going to have that much energy in Taurus for quite some time. That's a lot of Taurian energy, right? And again, Taurus, as stubborn as they are, they know what they're supposed to be doing because they know where value is. Tauruses don't know everything, but Tauruses know what's good for them, point blank, period. And that's where they make most of their decisions from. All them others, all them extracurriculars, all them extras on the outside, they don't need to know nothing like that. But a Taurus knows what they stand 10 toes on. What are you standing on? Let me know. Let me know. Right? The Divine has 2 more cards for us, and then we're going to move on to Oracle cards. In the meantime, I do want to let you know that I am open for private readings. You can always find that link in my bio. We had 2, but I got 3. 5 of Swords, Justice card in reverse, Sun card, the King of Wands upright at the bottom of the deck. Just like, I'm hearing so many things. So I'm hearing the African American proverb, you must not believe that fat meat ain't greasy. It's something like that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You must not believe that fat meat. You must think fat meat ain't greasy. I don't even know what that really means. No tea, no shade. My mama used to say it all the time. I'm channeling, so it's hard to piece together. It's kind of like a riddle. But it's like, when somebody tell you something, it's like, when somebody tell you leave me alone, you don't leave them alone. When somebody tell you they about to crash out, but you keep bothering them and then they crash out. That's what it give. That's what it give. And the Divine is just saying, stop all the back and forth. And that was the other thing. The Divine, it was like, you must not believe that fat meat ain't greasy. And then I was also hearing like, shave the fat or like cut the fat out. Right? You know what I mean? Not to be fat phobic, but in theater school, that was something they used to say when there was like too much dead space. There was too much dead air on the stage. when you were running a scene, or like when you were developing a script and there were just things in the script or things that were going on the stage that were not contributing to what we wanted. They weren't contributing to the bigger vision. They weren't contributing, you know what I mean, to what it is that we wanted to do. They weren't contributing to our sun card, our joy, our consciousness, our happiness. You know what I mean? Our sense of play and exploration. And again, what we know to be good and true. And then, like, these sunflowers are just jumping out to me. I know sunflowers, I'm pretty sure sunflowers are connected to Leo, but they feel so Taurian right now, just in the way where they're abundant. They have so many seeds on them, right? And we have access to so many things that we know that we love, that are bright, that are yellow, that are pretty. You know what I mean? They're rich, right? They're good. What is all that is good for us, right? And there's just like, there's this deliberation, there's this chitter chatter, there's confusion, there's these arguments, there's this, it's too much. And the divine is saying, cut it out, trim it, cut it. Your price is way too high. You need to cut it. Okay, my love. All right, beautiful. Let's get these oracle cards. What would you like me to pull from today? So we're going to pull from the African Goddess Rising. They said start there. And if we need to get another one, we can. Hello, ancestors, spirit guides, and angels. Can we get an oracle card? Thank you. If you want to tap into any of the decks I'm using, you know, all the decks that I use can be found in my Amazon storefront. Again, you can also find that link in my bio. Thank you, Sarsa. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Oshun, Fearless Love. And then we have Oya in reverse, Storm. I think I'm going to read both of these. How I'm not going to, like, honor both of the Orisha, like, girly pops. Not girly pops. Orisha. Let me call them what they is, girl. Okay. Temple of Lovers. Goddess of Fearless Love, Yoruba, Nigeria. Oshun. Let me flip it so the girlies can read it on the talks. Here you go. Goddess Oshun is the exalted Orisha deity of honey, sweet waters, love, sensuality, fertility, and beauty. But the Yoruba Lady of Gold's anger and jealousy can also flood and destroy. Dare to love. Oshun's guidance. Dare to love. Begin with loving yourself. Allow yourself to be loved. You feel everything deeply. You are porous with the wall around your heart. This is your paradox. Embodiment. She says, thank you, Donna. Embodiment. You are love. You are worthy loving. You are worth embodiment. You are love. And you are worth loving. Say that again. You are worth loving. Your divine assignment is to remain open to fearless love. You deserve to be loved in your language. You are worthy of a love that remembers your beauty at your ugliest moments. Don't allow your unhealed past to block your future. Real love is a sacred contract that says, I am vulnerable and committed. Your heart is safe with me. Let's expand our consciousness together. And then this goddess declaration is, I give love, I receive love, I am love. I'm gonna leave Oya alone. We're gonna leave off on that one when it comes to the goddess rising. If you feel called to dig into Oya, you know what I mean. Check out the Black Witch Yaya. I feel like she has stories regarding, you know, a lot of the Orishas on YouTube. I'm sure you can find a abridged version on YouTube as well. Anything else? No, that's all. Please thank your ancestors, spirit guides, and angels for allowing me to deliver these messages to you. Give me a second, Joy Kennedy. Yeah, that concludes tonight's collective reading. Again, don't forget to follow me because I do these every Tuesday. I'll be here at Mo Online every Tuesday, and these are always recorded on YouTube. So even if you don't tune on when I'm on, you can always come back and find it, right? Hit that thumbs up button if you found value out of this video. Leave a comment with what resonated, and I'll see you next time. Ta-ta. Okay, we're gonna end this. I'm gonna answer your question.